Shalom. All praises, honor, and glorification unto our power. Call Halim La Allahayana wa Yahweh Bahashim. Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the hopeful elect of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai scattered across the earth. This is your brother Allah coming to you with another lesson. And Lord willing, this lesson will be entitled Utter Destruction Awaits the Sinful Kingdom. And this lesson is derived, if you will, from I think it was either a post or something like that I saw. But you already see it, man. And then it says, Miss Puerto Rico and Miss Argentina reveal secret marriage. So these are the particular filthy, acts that are being conducted around the world, man. High level wickedness. So you see it. So I have these scriptures that I want to get. And see shit like this is able to be done under the management of the earth. We're choosing management of the earth. Esau, right? As the scriptures say, the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. And our word hand goes into management, authority, jurisdiction, so on and so forth. Right? So the first scripture that I want to get is 1 Corinthians, the 6th chapter and the 9th verse. And it reads, Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, right? Which fornication is the umbrella of things. Under the umbrella of fornication, you have homosexuality, lesbianism, bestiality. You also have spiritual fornication, right? Of the defilement by way of idolatry, so on and so forth. Right? Incest falls under the umbrella of fornication, which in Leviticus, the 18th chapter, it gives you basically, it outlines what's incest and what isn't. Because I did a video a while back, and so did the Elder Manata Zagba, if I'm not mistaken, from the GMS South Carolina camp. We did videos, and other brothers, I'm sure, about how an uncle can deal with his niece and is right in the eyes of the Lord, despite the feelings of you pussy people out there, right? So, it's cold as shit. So, 1 Corinthians 6 and 9, Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived, neither fornicators. So, let's show that. No, that's off. See, fornication isn't sex before marriage. Sex is marriage. And also, that brings me back to this. You can't even, a woman can't marry a woman, right? When a man puts his rod into, a woman, and that hymen breaks, and that blood that's brought forth, that's the token of that woman's virginity, but it's also assurance of that covenant that's made within marriage, because marriage is a covenant, right? It's a joining together, right? It's an agreement, if you will, and that blood is a representation of that. There's no blood brought forth from this filthy shit, man. Women with women working that which is unseemly. And man, I'll tell you, the yesterday, bro, I was walking to a particular destination, and it was this guy who's in the army, right, military guy, and then you had what appeared to be a Jake, but a fucking a faggot, you know, and me and that Jake were both walking the same way. Of course I wasn't walking with them, but me and the faggot are walking the same way, and the military guy, he's on the left side of the hall, right, and we're both walking, and I see the Jake eyeing the military guy down, because the Jake, he was walking with the girl too, and then the Jake, he was eyeing the military guy down in a sexual manner, basically trying to get the military guy's attention, trying to get the military guy to see um, that he's looking at him. He was looking at him in a highly sexual manner, man. And I was like, what the fuck? I was pissed off. Because you already know the judgment of that act is death in the ancient world, but which, I'm kind of a fiery brother. So, but we got to let the Lord execute that judgment. We can't go and start doing shit, No, you got to let the Lord handle it. But it's like, good Lord, man. I'm talking about he was eyeing him down. Like you knew what he was thinking, doing shit with his mouth and shit. Man, this place is corrupt. I mean, that's insane. That's a fucking mental. That's some man, dude. So, god damn, bro. And that shit pissed me off. But anyway, verse 10. I'm sorry, verse 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of the Most High. See? See, abusers of themselves with mankind, that goes into homosexuality. Right? You moles out there. So, next, let me get the book of Colossians, the 5th chapter, the 3rd chapter. Right? This is the book of Colossians, chapter 3 and verse 5, and it reads, Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, which this is an unclean act. Evil concupiscence and covetousness, which is idolatry, for which things sake the wrath of the Most High cometh on the children of disobedience, which once again we already established that fornication is an umbrella of things. Right? When you go here, you go into that word fornication, the word there in the Greek is porneia. Now it says illicit sexual intercourse. Okay, what falls under that? Adultery, right? It says fornication, homosexuality, lesbianism, intercourse with animals, which is bestiality, sexual intercourse with, that would be incest. Now right here it says sexual intercourse with a divorced man or woman. Now the man shouldn't be right there. It would be sexual intercourse with a divorced woman because a man can deal with multiple women. So if a man had a woman and then they split and then now he has another woman, it's not that's improper. That shouldn't be there because a man can do that, right? A man can have a woman and then they end up splitting. He can get another one. He can have 5 women at the same goddamn time, right? We have that power and authority given us of the Lord. Who are you fucking women to say anything about that? Because really, you're not to say anything about that. You have no say so over what a man can and can't do at all. Now, of course, mothers do and things like that, but we're not talking about that, right? So, like, mothers can tell this, just to be clear, right? So, yeah, so you see, and then you also see where it said of the defilement by idolatry or of idolatry. So this is Colossians. Oh, we read it. So next, let me get a second address, the 15th chapter, in verse 5. And it reads, Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. This is also Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right? You also got Job, the 30th chapter, verse 1. And it reads, But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock, right? Because Esau was known or is known for bestiality. Verse 2, Yea, whereto might the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old age was perished. For want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness in former time, desolate and waste, which this is going into the quote unquote caveman times, right? When Esau was in those caves and. Verse 3, For want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness in former time, desolate and waste, who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat. They were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief, to dwell in the cliffs of the valleys, in caves of the earth, and in the rocks. Among the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together. They were children of fools, yet children of base men. They were viler than the earth. And you have the same damn filthy devil running the earth today. So what do you think? So that's why you see shit like this. That's a big part, right? Because you have the Val of the earth running managing the earth. So the things that take place within the earth, I mean, ultimately, we already know the Lord is in full control, but the Lord has set up this devil, right? So the word vow, morally bad, wicked. And what do you see taking place? Morally bad and wicked acts all over the fucking world, man. And look at this shit. Miss Puerto Rico and Miss Argentina reveal secret marriage. It's wicked, it's delusional. Well, they're delusional because you're not getting married. You stupid fucks. Right? So, Lord willing, I ended with this. This is the book of Malachi, the first chapter, verse 1 through 4. And it reads, The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord, yet ye say, When hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved thee and hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Let me go there in the blue letter. I think it's cut off. Right, verse 2. I have loved you, saith the Lord, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith the Lord, yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. See that? The border of wickedness. Which nowadays you got Jake on Esau's level of wickedness, man. God damn. So with that, Lord willing, you were edified. Once again and forever, all praises, honor, and glorification unto our mighty, merciful, and marvelous power. Call Halaim La Alahayan Awa Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the hopeful elect of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai scattered across the earth. See you in the next lesson, Lord willing. While Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Baba Kasha Abba Baba. While Shalom DTA soon and stay sharp. Keep pushing. And Lord willing, we keep the faith forever. Shalom.